That's just the camera.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Oh, look at this camera. If you want, you can go down there, just so there's more room.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of watch our guys stuff.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
Bad news. Winter is just around the corner. Good news. Custom Heating of Neillsville and Marshfield will help you stay warm. With 0% interest up to 60 months in qualified purchases, Custom Heating is your complete heating and AC sales and service company. Serving the entire area with preventative maintenance on all brands, both commercial and residential. Custom Heating is your root dealer and has the best warranties in the industry. Let Tim, Clarissa, Christy, Larry, Mark, Harry, Jason, and Robert help you today. With 25 years of service, Custom Heating and Cooling. We put the custom in customer. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken, and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today. Witness the difference.
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
From first contact at Dental Clinic of Marshfield, their dentists are committed to your individual attention and strive to provide personalized oral health care. They work hard to create the ultimate stress-free and comfortable dental experience. It is their mission to educate and provide the patients with the best dental care in Central Wisconsin. Whether you're looking for information on implants, teeth whitening, crowns, orthodontics, dentures, or any dental service, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has it for you. You can book your appointment online at dentalclinicofmarshfield.com or give them a call at one of their 3 locations in Marshfield, Stratford, or Neillsville today.
An employee once asked me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you...
Figure out
What goes down?
It went down. It goes down.
Yeah, down.
That's where ours goes to. Yeah, it goes down through the floor.
One thing goes wrong.
My dad's gonna do it. Yeah, it seems like
The empty right over here at the end of it? No.
If you lose direction, you can grab my hand. I'll be the one behind you to say no. One man band. Just follow your dreams and keep your promises.
We're all different, but we all want great health insurance. See why we're rated #1 in service, coverage, and affordability in Central Wisconsin.
He's going to unwind the whole thing first here over there.
It's always fun when a plan doesn't come together.
I don't know, it was definitely brand new, so I figured that was it, because that hasn't been up here before, that color. All right. You can just hold that the whole day, right? Otherwise, where is it?
Got to understand what a nurse is. Do they focus on you? You know, Do they make sure that you're comfortable? And, you know, that's what Shai has. It's the connection that he has, you know, my best interest in mind, always.
Why wait another day? Let's take the next step together towards a better life.
Should be at Partners Bank. Banking should be easier, treating our customers as valued and important. Services should be better with online and mobile banking and locations close to where you live and work. Loans should be quicker, and we make all decisions locally with years of experience helping people with their financing needs. Partners Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Partners Bank, better together.
thing you need to happen does. One of our 17 mobile service trucks from Sherrill Tire and Service Center can get you rolling again. Sherrill Tire and Service Center is your locally owned commercial and farm tire specialist. Find us at SherrillTire.com. When the last thing you need to happen does.
One that we have that's used
this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and More than just awards.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
Now, am I okay on the baseline if it's kept up like that?
Give us like how close to the baseline?
Against the wall.
Oh, if you're against the wall,
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I know I can't have it pulled out. It can't be a full tripod. But if I get it on one leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
He's gonna be against the wall on the baseline.
One leg. Yeah. Okay.
You got a GoPro and you can put it on Adam.
Well, I've been waiting for that invitation, really. Yeah. I've been waiting for that.
You put a GoPro on Bartman's head, you see everything.
Good luck, guys. Okay, Trevor, can you hear me?
And good evening and welcome to Columbus Catholic High School as we get set for boys basketball here tonight on 92.7 WPKG, streaming at 92.7 WPKG.com, and also tonight on ZaleskiSports.com. And we'll come back and take a look at what else is going on around the area and a look at the conference standings for boys basketball after this. Take a look at the conference standings coming into tonight's game in the Eastern Clover Belt. Neillsville is on top. They are 10-0. Columbus Catholic is 8-1. Colby is 10-2. Loyal and Owen Withee are both 5-6. Spencer 4-7. Greenwood 1-10, and Gilman is 0-11. This is the only game on the schedule tonight as far as Eastern Clover Belt Conference basketball goes. There are some other games going on non-conference. Owen Withee is at Abbotsford tonight. Cadott is at Athens. Osseo Fairchild at Oliva Strum. Rib Lake is at Gilman. Auburndale is at Loyal tonight. Greenwood is at Newman Catholic. Whitehall at Fall Creek. Colfax is at Thorpe. Also tonight in boys basketball, Amherst at Assumption. And Bonduelle is at Edgar tonight. The Western Clover Belt has Fall Creek on top there. They are 10-1. Stanley Boyd is 9-1. Bloomer 7-4. McDonald Central 6-5. Regis 5-6. Osseo Fairchild 3-8. Cadott 1-8. And Thorpe is 1-9 in the Western Clover Belt Conference. We have Eastern Clover Belt Conference boys basketball. A big one here. Unbeaten Neillsville in the conference against Columbus Catholic. We'll have more on this game coming up from Columbus Catholic High School after this.
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Back here at Columbus Catholic High School, Neillsville and Columbus Catholic getting set here for Eastern Clover Belt Conference boys basketball. And you know it's a big broadcast when we've got 3 cameras for ZaleskiSports.com tonight. And I'm joined by the voice of the Columbus Catholic Dons. Paul Knopf is going to help me on the broadcast here tonight. Paul, you've seen this Columbus Catholic Dons team. This will be the first time I've seen them live this year. And normally, at this time of the year, we'd be saying, the last time these two teams met, but this is the first time these two teams have met.
Right. I've been looking forward to this ball game all year, and it got canceled the first time around because of some COVID issues. But what's really interesting here, these two teams are completely different. Neillsville is kind of your traditional team with an inside presence, with Mason Wren, some forwards, and then some guards on the outside. Columbus is pretty much a team made primarily of guards. Everybody on that team can handle the ball. Everybody can shoot the ball. Everybody makes smart decisions. So it's going to be really interesting to see what happens here tonight.
And the interesting matchup that I'd like to see is how Columbus Catholic is going to handle Mason Renz and Santana Subke inside, especially Mason Renz with his size.
With his size, absolutely. Columbus doesn't have anybody that can counter him. Coach Konechny from Columbus knows that. My hunch is you're going to see Coach Konechny try to do a lot of full court pressure, try to speed the game up a little bit, and then when you get in the half court set, go right at him, try to get him in foul trouble. try to get them out of the ball game. And I watched that broadcast you did the other night up in Loyal, and I will say if Neillsville plays like they did up in Loyal, this game could be tough for them to win. They have to play a little bit smarter than they did up in Loyal, or else it's going to be a long night at the office.
I think you're not the only one that thought that scenario if they play like that, because Loyal really didn't shoot the ball all that well. I think it was 20% from the field is all he shot.
Yeah.
And Columbus Catholic isn't going to shoot like that.
Columbus Catholic, very good shooters. All 5 kids on the floor can shoot from the outside. That start. They bring a kid off the bench. One of my favorite players to watch, Charlie Moore. You can call him the microwave. He's the 6th man of the year in the Clover Bell Conference. The kid can absolutely flat shoot the ball. He's had 2 games this year where he's hit 7 3-pointers, and he does it efficiently. He doesn't miss many. He's not a volume shooter. He's just an excellent shooter from the outside.
Now, a lot of people say that Columbus Catholic, and you probably know this, live and die by that 3-pointer, and if they don't have it going, do they have something else they can go to if that doesn't work?
Yeah, they've got a couple kids that are good slashers. Grant Olson is a kid that kind of stands out to me. He doesn't show up too much on the stat sheet, but if you're looking for raw athleticism, he's kind of the kid that could take the ball to the rack. Sam Wilczek, that kid last year as a junior, I watched him play a lot. He completely changed his body in the offseason, put on, 15 pounds of muscle. So he's another kid that can take it inside and finish at the rim. But as far as pure athleticism, Columbus isn't going to be able to match the pure athleticism of an Andrew Brown, but they've got some kids that can, do a lot of things on the basketball court.
All right, Neillsville and Columbus Catholic, both teams done with their warm-ups, and we are just about set here from what looks like almost sold out.
It's
Columbus
a sold-out
Catholic.
Columbus Catholic.
Yeah, we're just waiting for some noise here in this one. There'll be a lot of noise. This is for the top spot, pretty much in the Eastern Clover Bell Conference. First time these two teams have met. Right now, Neillsville at 10-0 in the conference, and Columbus Catholic at 8-1. So we'll see what happens here tonight from Columbus Catholic High School. That's your Next Generation Electrical pregame report. We'll be back. Starting lineups and the start of tonight's game after this.
Tonight, in an Eastern Clover Bell Conference matchup, the Warriors of Neillsville High School will take on your Columbus Stars. We would ask that you please stand and remove your hats for an opening prayer. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. God, let us play well, but fairly. Let competition make us strong, but never hostile. Let us always help our opponents up, never catch us rejoicing in the adversity of others. If we know victory, allow us to be happy. If we are denied, keep us from envy. Remind us that sports are just games. If through our competition we set an example, let it be a good one. Through Christ our Lord, amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, we would ask that you please remain standing for the national anthem played by the best band in the land, here Columbus High School Pep Band, under the direction of Mr. Tom Zimmerman.
Welcome back to Columbus Catholic High School as we get set for boys basketball here tonight. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for the Neillsville Warriors. They'll have Bryce Erickson. Erickson averaging almost 6 points a game, and then Andrew Brown, their leading scorer, almost 19 a game. Alex Roman, 8 points a game. Mason Renz, almost 12 points a game. And Santana Subke, averaging almost 10 points a game for Coach Mike Geyer and the Neillsville Warriors. On a 4-game winning streak, they come in with a record of 15-3. And again, they're 10-0 in the Eastern Clover Conference. For the Columbus Catholic Dons, again, I've got Paul Knopf with me here tonight. He has done Columbus Catholic on Zaleski Sports, so he is an expert as far as the Dons are concerned.
I'm a Columbus Dons expert. Looks good on a resume.
Yeah. All right, let's take a look at them as they come out onto the floor. Always a production for the introductions here.
Oh, Joe Byro gets his he gets his 2 cents in.
There he is on Zaleski Sports. If you're watching, that's the guy, Joe Byro, right there, the voice of the Dons.
Larry, this kind of reminds me of high school basketball when I was in school. I mean, unfortunately, a lot of these schools are struggling with numbers right now, and it's just not the same. But this is what high school basketball should be all about.
I remember back in the days, Neillsville, back in the early 80s when they used to play Nakusa, they were packed gyms. You could not get into those gyms because they were always battling for the top spot in the conference.
Yep.
And that's what it is right here tonight. And they're going to introduce the last one, and then we'll get that Dons lineup for you here. All right, for the Dons, they'll have Emmett Konieczny. Emmett averaging almost 12 points a game. Cole Noreen, 7 points a game. Sam Wilczek is their leading scorer at 13 a game. Blake Jacoby is averaging almost 10 a game. And then you've got Grant Olson, who is averaging around 7 points per game. It will be Noreen and Subke to jump it up.
Big height advantage for Neillsville, obviously, on the tip, and it's going to be a height advantage all night long for Neillsville.
And one of the things that's going to be key for the Warriors is closing out on those shooters.
Absolutely.
Because they're going to want to put it up, and the Dons will control the tip.
Noreen gives up, I think they have him listed at 6 foot tall. He might be 6 foot tall. He gives up some inches, but he's got some hops.
Dons working around this 2-3 zone that the Warriors have put on pretty much all season.
One of the things about the Dons, Larry, great sophomore class, unbelievable sophomore class. Blake Jacoby and Emmett Konieczny, both sophomores out there.
Out on top, that is Sam Wilczek on this left wing. He's going to fire up a 3. It's off the front of the rim, no good. Brown with the rebound.
Good look right off the bat for the Dons.
Brown on the right wing, wants to fire up a 3 and hits. Drew Brown, he's not afraid to fire up a few threes himself. Jacoby out on top, Konieczny. They get it in the paint, and it's stolen away. They got it in there to Olson, and he tried to get it on a wing, and stolen by Brown.
Well, if Columbus turns the ball over, there's no way they can win this ball game. They have to play smart.
They get it inside to Renz. Renz double team, but he still gets a one-hander. 5-0 Warriors just underway here.
Looks like the Warriors starting at 2-3.
Yep.
Zone defense.
Yep, that's what they like to run. Wilczek works the right side. Konieczny, now Jacoby. I apologize up front if I say Sam's name is Ron. I've done that
Easy
in the past.
to do, yeah.
I've done that in the past.
Well, Ron played his alma mater last week. He played the Greenwood Girls.
Inside, little leaner is good
Larry,
Cole Noreen.
that's my favorite way to attack a zone. Hit the short corner and have a kid dive down the lane line. That always works.
A little half-court pressure put on by Columbus Catholic as Brown brings it across the timeline, goes to Subke at the free throw line. Now Brown works out on top. Jacoby all over him out there.
Jacoby's a great defender. He'll get right up in your grill.
What do you got, Don? What are the Dons playing here? 2-3? Or is that a matchup zone?
I think it's a 2-3.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just extending it a little bit with Jacoby.
Inside, Subke lost the handle on it. Puts it on the floor, turns, shoots, misses. Rebound, Noreen.
See, out of that 2-3, Larry, all the white jerseys went right to the lane. They know they have to rebound.
Jacoby for three and hits it. And we're tied at 5.
Blake's mom's a Neillsville graduate.
Brown works it across the timeline. Splits the defense, goes in the corner. Roman open for three. Off the mark. Wren's right there to clean it up. Misses, but he's fouled. Mason Wren's a big body in there to try and get out of the way if you're the Columbus Catholic Dons.
If you get a coach, give them some truth serum. They'll tell you no matter how well a team boxes out, if there's a huge height advantage, it's difficult for that team to rebound if they have a huge height disadvantage.
Yep. Wren's makes the first one. Big Mason, number 33. A lot of angles to watch the game here tonight if you're on Zaleski Sports. Second free throw off the rim, no good. Rebound, Noreen. We'll check into the front court. 15-12 left to go, first half. 6-5, Neillsville. Konechny, top of the key, three, in and out, rebound, Brown.
Yeah, but if you're Neillsville, you can't let him shoot that shot that wide open. He is a deadly shooter.
Yes, he is.
Hit 10 three-pointers against Colby his freshman year.
I remember that. Here's Erickson for three. That one comes up a little short. Noreen with another rebound. Quickly into the front court to Wilczek.
Came off his hand funny. You can see the spin.
Out on top, Jacoby. Wilczek into Noreen. Out to Wilczek. Konechny for three. No. Rebound tapped out. Who's got it? It's going to be the Dons. And the ball, they try to get it on the wing again, and Erickson steals it. Brown ahead to Roman in the right corner. Back out to Brown. Erickson thought about a three-pointer on that left wing. Now Brown will fire one up top of the wheel and hit it.
That's a tough combination when you've got a kid with that athletic ability that can shoot it from the outside. Because you close out on him, he'll go right past you.
Yep. Here's Konechny. Jacoby on the right wing. Warriors closing out on him. Now Grant Olson wants to work baseline. Goes all the way across to Wilczek. Now Jacoby. One thing the Dons do, and they've always done it for years, is move that ball so well and so quickly. And as I say that, they throw it into the hands of Alex Roman. Roman down the lane, lays it up, too strong. Rebound, Wilczek.
Kind of fell away from that shot. Got to take it right to the rack.
Jacoby open, three, right side. Off the rim, no good. Noreen with another rebound, blocked by Renz. Tapped out by Roman and collected by Jacoby in the backcourt.
Neillsville faithful excited about that block, but give Noreen credit hitting the offensive glass.
Konechny works to Wilczek. Wilczek right wing in the corner for Noreen. Now Olson against Renz. That's a tough play right there for Grant Olson, and he traveled.
Olson's a big, strong kid as well. He's probably about 6 foot tall. He ran into Mason Wrenz. Mason Wrenz didn't even flinch. He just stood his ground. And what a nice job Coach Geyer has done with Mason, watching his progression over the last few years, and give Mason credit for getting himself in the kind of shape that he's in, that he can play.
Well, Coach Geyer says when he brings in Tater Lowry, it's time to ramp it up. So he is in the game right now.
I saw Tater Lowry almost single-handedly win a game for Neillsville against Owen Withee this year.
Yes.
Just unbelievable endurance.
Yep. And there's another foul as Renz gets it inside, and it's on Noreen. And for Noreen, that's his second team foul for the Dons. Renz at the free throw line once again. Charlie Moore is in for the Dons, and also Lucas Kreklau.
Lucas is the biggest body that Columbus has, and he's really been improving. He's a sophomore, though. We'll see how he does. And Charlie Moore, 6th man of the year in the Eastern Clover Belt Conference. He's just a deadly three-point shooter. We call them Charlie Buckets.
First one by Renz was no good. Second one on the way is good.
He's got a pretty good stroke for a big man.
10-5 Neillsville, 12:44 left to go here in the first half. Warriors 10-0 in the conference. The Dons 8-1. First time these two teams have met this year. It's a makeup game from back in December. Krecklau in the paint, turns, shoots, misses. Subke with a rebound. They'll play again on the final game of the regular season in Neillsville.
You know, we talk about these two teams, but don't sleep on Colby. I mean, if a couple teams, you know, have a misstep, Colby is right there, and I was so impressed with how they played Columbus.
That pass across the lane went right between the legs of Subke and out of bounds.
Yeah, that was Columbus sinking down, guarding that post, and forcing a turnover.
Speaking of Colby, Neillsville has Colby at Neillsville on Thursday night. In fact, they've got a tough week. They play here tonight. They got Stratford at Stratford tomorrow night, and then Colby at home on Thursday night.
That's a murderer's row.
Who do you arrest? Jacoby. Out on top is Moore. Now Jacoby left wing. Out on top, Moore. Now Konieczny. Konieczny's got a brother that's coming up, too. That's
he's an 8th grader. Yeah, you and I have
player.
seen him. Unfortunately. You know.
Krecklau. Collision with Brown and Jacoby. Yep. And we're going to get a travel on Jacoby.
Yeah, that's a tough call. There was a lot of contact. Brown ran into Jacoby. It was kind of unintentional, but Brown's lucky he didn't pick up a foul there.
There you see that student section for Neillsville.
Who are those kids' parents?
They're all around.
Looks like they got into your wardrobe section there.
I might have a few of those clothes. Or had them. Probably had them.
I would say in the early going, what I was looking for were could Columbus force turnovers, and would Neillsville get in foul trouble?
And we get a travel.
Oh, man.
Wow, a no call there as Lowry went over Charlie Moore and then got called for the travel. I'm surprised something wasn't called there.
That's a tough
not
one.
A travel.
I think Moore just fell down, and Lowry ran over the top of him. How can you call it really a foul on Moore for falling down and just being on the floor and getting trampled? Tough call.
Yep. Noreen, Moore, there he is. 3, no. Rebound inside comes to Noreen, and a foul is going to be called. And I believe it's on Byrne. Michael Byrne gets the foul.
Noreen goes about 6 foot tall. He's got a great vertical leap, and him and Konieczny and Olsen, those are the 3 keys tonight, if they can hit the glass.
Konieczny inbounds in the corner. Moore with another 3-point attempt. That one in and out. Rebound, Krecklau. And another foul. This one on Subke as he went for the block. Nope, check that. It's going to be on Bryce Erickson. But the Dons hitting the boards here.
Charlie Moore deadly from that corner, and Andrew Brown a nice job of closing out and might alter that shot just a little bit.
At the line is Krecklau. First one on the way is good. He rattles it home.
I've been watching Coach Konieczny work Krecklau in a little bit more, and specifically I think he's been working him in for games like this where the other team has a height advantage. Krecklau gives him a little bit of height. 6'2".
Second one is good for Krecklau. It's a 10-6 game. 10-7, excuse me. 10:56 left to go, first half from Columbus Catholic High School tonight. And there are a lot of folks here tonight to watch this one.
It's like 2-2-1, 3-quarter court trapping defense. As soon as you cross half court, Columbus will look to double team you.
Brown gets it across the timeline. Probably if you get more towards the sideline. As Brown goes to the basket, I believe he walked with it, and he did. And we're going to get a timeout by Coach Joe Konieczny of the Dons. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
Hi, this is Van Patrick Oates from Rapids Awards and More. People ask, what is the more part of Awards and More? Well, that means that we're more than just an award store. We engrave glass, wood, plastic, guns, Yeti cups, medals, knives, and so much more. We're located on the web at awardsandmore.us. And if you're in the Wisconsin Rapids area, visit our physical store at 1210 Pepper Avenue or check us out on Facebook. Rapids Awards and more than just awards.
Really tough games. This is the one, I was talking to a lot of kids yesterday of basketball tournament in Neillsville, and everybody in Neillsville was pumped up and looking forward to this ball game tonight.
Yep. And a lot of people were looking at that Loyal game last Friday as maybe a trap game because Loyal was playing well heading into that game, but Loyal unfortunately did not shoot well. However, Neillsville didn't play all that well either, and tell you, if Loyal would have shot a little better, it would have been a
As a coach, you kind of don't mind a game like that right before a big game, so you've got plenty of things you can work the kids on.
Right.
You can tell them, hey, you're not as good as you think you are.
Shot by Krecklau's no good. Noreen with another rebound. Out to Moore. Moore, one of the top three-point shooters in the state as far as percentage goes. Three-point shooting contest.
Comes off the bench as a sophomore, averages 11 points.
Noreen, nice pass to Krecklau, blocked from behind by Subke. And the Warriors have it. Brown goes to Erickson, left wing. Top of the key, Brown. Wide open three for Drew Brown. Off the front of the rim, no good. Subke's got it. Subke wants to go back up. Too strong off the glass. And the Dons have it. Konieczny. Into the front court is Jacoby. Back to Konieczny. Oh, we're going to get an offensive foul. Was that away from the ball? Was that on?
It's going to be on Krecklau. Yep. Krecklau is prone to some foul trouble.
Mason Wren's back in the game for Michael Byrne.
Michael Byrne's a nice role player for Neillsville.
Him and Lowry have put in some good minutes.
Two kids that coaches love to have, Lowry and Byrne, guys that come in, pick up their lunch pail, go to work.
Yep. Lowry dumps it into Subke. Subke, triple team, gets around the triple team and puts it off the glass and in.
He could have settled for a fadeaway that time, and he took it right at the rim.
Subke, one of the seniors on this team for the Warriors. Wren's the other in that starting lineup. So 3 of the 5 will be back next year. And there's a slap away. Oh, they're going to get a foul on Erickson. They're going to say he got a piece of the arm as Krecklau went to the basket.
That was that play again, Larry, where you get the ball to the short corner, kid dives down the lane line. Columbus does it all the time.
Very fundamentally sound. The Dons. Krecklau makes the first free throw.
The Kraken, I believe, is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Yes, he is. Olsen getting set to check back in for the Dons. Wilczek is back out there. Both free throws made by Krecklau. He has 4 points, all from the line. The lead is 3 for the Warriors with 9:09 to go in this first half. Coach Konieczny yelling out the plays.
Dons are back to their starting 5 out there right now.
Both teams back with their starting 5. Wren's backing in. Wren's with a little one-hander. No. Gets it back. Puts it up. No. Loose ball inside. And what do we got? We're going to get a push on the Warriors.
Yeah. I think Blake Jacoby got away with a foul that time. He got Mason right on the arm.
Wren's got the push. And that'll be the 4th team foul for the Warriors.
When you're a big dude like Wren's, refs sometimes pick you out. And they'll sometimes get you for fouls that they wouldn't call on somebody else.
Jacoby out to Konieczny. Konieczny. Now Olsen on the right wing. Olsen gives it back to Konieczny. Jacoby in the corner. Wilczek fires up a 3. In and out. That was halfway down, and it popped out for Wilczek.
Great ball movement by the Dons, so on the ball reversal.
Roman out to Erickson. 8:23 left to go here in this first half.
Wren sets a good screen, doesn't he?
Erickson.
Oh, man.
Inside on a miss by Erickson. Wren's cleans it up and puts it in. You're not going to go too far when you get hit him with on a screen.
Sometimes you have to make a business decision.
Well, you're going to go. You're going to go down is what you're going to go. Erickson gets a steal ahead to Roman. Roman. Oh, he saves it into Erickson, who can't hit the layup. Kicks it back to Drew Brown for 3. And now Roman gets the rebound on the miss, and they'll reset it. Brown out on top. Down inside for Wren's. Back out to Erickson. Erickson threw it away.
Oh, man.
Actually, Roman threw it away. Konechny with the steal. Brings it down the floor, and we get a travel. Late whistle, but it was the right call.
He went into the jump stop, and his pivot foot kind of drug that time, and that's a travel.
Yep. So the Warriors get it on the turnover. Kind of a low-scoring first half here. 14-9 Neillsville with 7:28 left to go.
The keys I was looking for tonight for Neillsville, they've kind of done all of them. They're not turning the ball over so much. They're not in foul trouble. It's going to be a long night for Columbus if that doesn't change. Yeah, he traveled with it.
Mason wanted to go with a shot, left his feet, and then came back down, and that'll happen. So the turnover gives it back to the Dons. Jacoby will bring it into the front court.
Coach Geyer was trying to call a timeout there before the ball got inbounded. Couldn't get it.
Noreen in the corner. Olsen thought about a three. Now Wilczek pulls up. Floater from 12 is no good. Rebound Brown. Warriors work from left to right as we look down on the floor.
Wilczek has that kind of mid-range game, though.
Roman from the corner can't hit the three.
Such a unique delivery, but he hits a lot of them.
Yep, just a floating shot. There's Jacoby with a floater, good on the left baseline.
Sophomore's got a lot of guts. Smallest guy in the court, one of the better rebounders on the Dons team.
Anything like his dad, he's tough.
Oh, yeah. I saw his dad running the concession stand before.
Yep, I did see him in there. Roman, Erickson, right wing. Looking inside for Supke, posting up down there, but instead he gives it up for Brown out on top. Brown for Roman. Roman, back to who? Erickson's going to take it. They'll reset out on top. Roman in the corner, wide open, left side for three, overshoots it. And the rebound collected by Olsen.
Larry will watch this, but the Dons were playing a box and one that time on Brown.
They were, okay.
They've got Cole Noreen following Brown everywhere he goes on the floor.
Lowry back in for the Warriors. Out goes Roman as the Dons threw it away on their end of the floor. Uncharacteristic by them.
They have had some uncharacteristic turnovers.
Here's Erickson into the front court. Yeah, I do see Noreen following Andrew Brown wherever he goes. He's going to fire up a three over him and hit it.
Man, that was a tough shot. He got hit on the arm, too.
17-11 Neillsville, 5.5 to go, first half.
You know, he hit that shot, but if you're the Dons, you'll live with that shot, contested from the outside.
Moore inside. No, knocked away. Loose. Picked up by Moore. Almost stolen by the Warriors. Here's Olsen on the baseline, too strong. Noreen with another loose ball. Jacoby in the corner for three. No, Supke with the rebound.
Brown flying at him with that good vertical. Altered the shot.
He's got some hops. Brown does.
Saw against Alma Center, man. He dunked one. He got a steal, dunked it, and got fouled on the dunk. Unbelievable play. Good hands by Konechny.
Konechny steals it from Renz. Back the other way come the Dons.
Charlie Moore wide open.
Moore on the right wing into the corner for Olsen. Olsen dribbles in, now gets cut off, and out to Konechny. You can hear Coach Joe Konechny yelling at his players to move the ball. Konechny, three, good.
Really good look that time. We've got a ball game, Larry.
17-14.
As Tony Romo would say, it's unbelievable.
I don't know. Here's Supke in the paint. Good.
I love his game there. He comes from the high post, and he's just so good.
That little elbow jumper is good either side. Supke going after a steal, and they're going to say it was last touched by Santana right in front of the Warrior bench on the far side.
I've seen Neillsville play a few times, and Supke is so calm when he catches in the high post. You know, he just kind of probes for a little bit. Excellent passer from out of there, and he can hit that 15-footer.
Inbound comes into the backcourt to Moore.
Kreklau back on the floor for Wilczek.
Konechny on the right wing. Out on top between the circles, that's Jacoby. Now Moore. Konechny. Coach Konechny yelling out stuff continuously as these guys are out there. They're probably switching stuff on the fly all the time. That baseline runner is no good. Lowry with the rebound. Brown will bring it back the other way.
One of the first non-three-pointers I've seen Charlie Moore attempt this year. And he's got that in his game. He's got that little runner.
Supke with a turnaround, not this time. Lowry, though, gets the tap from Byrne. Lowry in the corner, down to Byrne, posting up. Lost the handle on it, tried to save it in, and Konechny picked it right out of the air on the steal. Noreen inside Krecklau. Back out Konechny, 3 off the rim, no good. Brown just took it right out of the hands of Charlie Moore.
That was heartbreak city for Konechny, halfway down and out.
Brown comes back, shoots a 3 off the back iron. Byrne chases it down in the corner and gets it out to Erickson.
Great hustle by Byrne. Didn't need that three-pointer at that stage.
Lowry, free throw line, Supke. Supke wanted to hit Brown. Oh, he's going to turn and fire up a 3. That's off the rim, no good. And on the shot, there's a foul away from the ball. It's on Byrne. That'll be the second on Michael Byrne. Warriors by 5 with 2:49 to go here in the first half.
Pretty cleanly played game. Only 5 team fouls on Neillsville and 3 on Columbus.
Jacoby into the front court. Noreen on the right wing. Krecklau. Work it back to Konechny, top of the key. Now left wing, Jacoby. Jacoby to Konechny. Konechny wants to drive. Pulls up, 10-footer, blocked partially by Supke. And Brown has the loose ball. Tough to shoot over 6'5". And he's got long arms to go with it. In the corner is Byrne.
Brown with that box and one. He's trying to get the ball down to the post a little bit now.
Lowry, he'll fire up a 3. Off the rim, no good. Byrne fighting for the rebound. Supke's got it. Puts it up, too strong. Gets it back, and then gets pushed from behind.
Well, Supke got fouled, but give Michael Byrne credit because he's the kid that kept that ball alive.
Yep. Krecklau got the foul. 2:02 to go here in the half. Neillsville up 19-14. Mason Renz back in. Wilczek back in. And Grant Olson back on the floor for the Dons. Erickson will lob it out for Lowry. Thought about the 3. Now drives down the lane. Lays it up and in. Got the roll.
Tater hasn't been playing basketball for a long time, but he is such a good athlete and works so hard. Love to see that.
One of the seniors on this team. There's a steal by Erickson at the top of the key. Erickson down the floor and gets bumped by Olson as he brings it down. And that'll be a foul on Grant Olson, I think.
Yeah, we're not keeping, it was on Olson.
Okay.
We're not keeping turnover stats, but Columbus has turned the ball over a lot more than they typically do.
Inbound from Erickson to Renz. Renz backs in, off the glass, good. Noreen just he can't do anything about it. Hard to keep that guy out of there. Wilczek in the corner. Moore thought about it. Now leaves it for Noreen. Back to Moore.
You almost wonder if Columbus might go. You've heard of Hack-a-Shack, maybe maul a Mason tonight.
The only thing is, Mason's not a bad free throw shooter. Wilczek in the paint. His floater no good. Brown goes up high, and a foul is going to be called on the Dons. Boy, Brown got up in the air that time.
Absolutely. Definitely a foul on which Wilczek. It wasn't quite as bad as it looked because Brown was prone. He was kind of off balance in the air.
Warriors all of a sudden up by 9 now at 23-14. A minute 12 left to go here in the first half. Gross Auto halftime report coming up. Thanks to the guys at Gross Auto for the ride over here tonight. The Jeep Compass tonight. The 92.7 Gross Auto Sportsmobile. Renz on the miss. The follow is no good. Follows again and hits it. And Renz with 10 first half points for the Warriors. Now Noreen. Konechny. Warriors up by 11, their largest lead here in this first half.
Really the only separation that we've seen tonight within the last couple of minutes.
Ball knocked away by Brown. Dons will inbound underneath.
Neillsville's playing a lot more crisp than they did against Loyal the other night, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah. Yep. Out to Moore on the inbound. Now Olson, Konechny, back to Olson. Way out high for Moore. Now Wilczek. Warriors doing a good job closing out on those three-point shooters. The Dons move the ball so well that you got to be quick on your feet to get there.
Yeah.
Konechny, Moore. Works the right side in the corner to Olson. 12 seconds to go in the half. Inside, they got Wilczek coming down the lane. He missed the shot. Konechny, though, gets the rebound. Now Olsen, trapped by Renz along the baseline. Moore for three at the buzzer, and it's going to be no good.
Yeah, they could have used that one. It was a good look for Charlie.
So the Warriors will go into the locker room leading by 11 at 25-14. We'll come back and take a look at the halftime numbers of this one.
Hosting a tournament, running a sports camp, collecting team fees, youth or adult, Tournament Depot offers end-to-end solutions for everything you need to make running your organization a pleasure. Quick registration setup, team management, communication, leaderboard, online updates, simple and or self-check-in. Don't hate the bookkeeping process. Let us help make them painless and quick. Let us show you how easy it can be. Check us out at tournamentdepot.com or call us at 612-524-9981 for information.
Bad news. Winter is just around the corner. Good news. Custom Heating of Neillsville and Marshfield will help you stay warm. With 0% interest up to 60 months in qualified purchases, Custom Heating is your complete heating and AC sales and service company. Serving the entire area with preventative maintenance on all brands, both commercial and residential. Custom Heating is your root dealer and has the best warranties in the industry. Let Tim, Clarissa, Christy, Larry, Mark, Harry, Jason, and Robert help you today. With 25 years of service, Custom Heating and Cooling. We put the custom in customer. Wondering what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken, and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family-friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Scotty's Pizza and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted Best Pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118. With more winter snow on the way, make your way to Chili Implement. Chili Implement, located conveniently between Marshfield and Chili, just north of Highway 10, is ready to help you make snow removal easier. Visit Chili Implement and see how their complete selection of Kubota and Cub Cadet snow removal machines will simplify your winter. Chili Implement open Monday through Saturday for sales, service, and parts. Chili Implement will also help you finance your next purchase. You can also see more at chiliimplement.com.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today. Witness the difference of a...
First things first with Mid-State Technical College. Dual credit programs earn you college credit in high school. Then choose a path that suits you. Use your skills to start your career or transfer to a university to continue your degree. Choose a new career. Transition easily and quickly by upgrading your skills. Or continue your education with dozens of classes to get you on your path. No matter your stage of the game, your first move is Mid-State Technical College.
Last Saturday, the Cloverbell Conference had their individual wrestling tournament, and individuals were crowned champions. Deeglin O'Connell of Regis Altoona was the individual champ at 106. Mason Wolf of Spencer, the champ at 113. Luke Dukes of Neilsville Greenwood Loyal, the champ at 120. Braden Sonnentag of Cadott was the champion at 126. Troy Trevino of Stanley Boyd, the champ at 132. Jarek Young of Neilsville Greenwood Loyal, champ at 138. Tanner Halapka of Abbotsford Colby, the champ at 145. Tristan Dreyer of Cadott, a champion at 152. Bowen Rothbauer of Bloomer Colfax, champ at 160. Dawson Webster of Cadott, a champ at 170. Caden Weber of Regis Altoona, the champ at 182. Carter Grew of Abbotsford Colby, the champ at 195. Gavin Teagles of Cadott, the champ at 220. And Gunnar Hoffman of Neilsville Greenwood Loyal, the champ at 285. Wrestling regionals coming up this week.
This guy's named Deegan O'Connell?
Deegan O'Connell.
I think he might be a little bit Irish.
Actually, Deeglin O'Connell.
Deeglin O'Connell. Deeglin O'Connell.
Deeglin, yes. A little slice at the top of the morning.
The Dons, one of my favorite Dons girls basketball players, Miggy Callahan. Miggy Callahan.
Yes. Wrestling regionals coming up this Saturday. Neilsville Greenwood Loyal will be hosting a regional, and that will be this Saturday. Abbotsford Colby, Bloomer Colfax, Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser Prairie Farm, Medford, Regis Altoona, and Spencer Columbus are all involved in that regional on Saturday. And Neilsville Greenwood Loyal has a possibility of maybe, from what I've talked with Dick Olson, and maybe 4 guys advancing down to state.
Yeah.
Good chance.
Well, they've got a good program there.
Yeah, this next year may even be a better year for Neilsville Greenwood Loyal because they can fill. They don't have a 106-pounder and they don't have a heavyweight at 285 technically. Yeah. So hopefully next year they can fill those weights, and then they'll have every weight class filled when they go into some of these tournaments. That's what kind of hurts you when you don't have a weight class.
It's great to see Neilsville, Loyal, and Greenwood working together so the kids have a program that they can wrestle in. And it wasn't too long ago, Larry, where you and I can both remember when Granton, Greenwood, Loyal, Neilsville all had their own wrestling programs.
Yeah.
And they all
were very good.
They were all competitive.
Yeah.
They all had state qualifiers. Yeah. And just not quite the same. It'll be interesting to see what happens in the next couple of years.
Well, you look at all the teams, when you look at these regionals, I mean, you got Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser Prairie Farm, Abbotsford Colby, Bloomer Colfax, Electric Trempealeau, Melrose Monduro, Osseo Fairchild, Augusta Fall Creek. Most of them are all co-ops for wrestling.
Yep,
Not
that's
a lot
the
of
way
teams
it's
on their
trending.
own.
And, I was talking to Coach James Flink from Colby before the Colby-Columbus game a couple of weeks ago, and Colby is one of the few teams in the area that has a C team for basketball, and he's like, I can't find anybody to play because nobody else has a C team.
No,
hardly anybody has a full JV team right now.
No.
So
the C teams are a lost thing right now.
Kids listening out there, get off your phones, pick up a basketball.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We got the Super Bowl coming up this Sunday, and after 30 years, it returns to Los Angeles, or the Los Angeles area. It'll be the 8th time the Super Bowl has been played in the LA area. And in case you didn't hear this, Jim McInvale, a Houston furniture guy.
Oh, he does this all the time.
Yeah.
What's he doing this time?
If the Bengals win, his bet will earn him $7.7 million.
That guy gets more free publicity off of this, and those guys typically they buy an insurance plan on that sort of thing, so they're protected, and they get the free publicity that's probably worth twice as much as they're paying out. But hey, give Mattress Mac a lot of credit for coming up with the the sham.
What do you got in the Super Bowl?
Well, just like everybody else, I've got the Rams, but I'm hoping for Joe Burrow. I think Joe Burrow is something special, and but I think the Rams. I thought the Rams had the most talent in the league all year long. They just didn't perform like it until kind of down the stretch.
As the more I look or listen and read about Cincinnati Bengals, I'm leaning toward them. I think by the end of the week, I'm picking the Bengals to win the Super Bowl.
My concern, and I don't follow football very closely, but my concern with the Bengals, I don't think their offensive line can hold up with Aaron Donald and Vaughn Miller and all the guys that the Rams can throw at you.
But you look at Cincinnati, and they would say, our quarterback got sacked 9 times, and we beat Tennessee.
Yeah, that's true. That's because their quarterback is a flat-out player. I mean, he's a big game player. He has been, ever since, he was in college and even before that.
And they asked him if his jewels on that necklace were real, and he said, "I make
too much money.
I
for
make
them
too much money to not be real."
I like it.
So that guy's got a little chip on his shoulder.
Yeah.
But, hey, you don't get to the big games like that without it. So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You have to have that, even in high school, you have to have that confidence, bordering on cockiness, but it has to be, it has to be focused in the right direction. It can't be focused all on yourself.
My son's telling me that Ridge Tibbett will be the 106-pounder next year.
Okay.
He's an 8th grader this year.
There you go.
So.
Well, Tibbet's a Neillsville name
from,
from way back in the memory banks.
Yes. All right, back to action here. As the Warriors get it down inside to Mason Renz. Renz had 10 first-half points and misses inside to start here.
11-point lead. The first 5 minutes critical right now for the Dons. They need to chip away at this lead quickly.
Well, if one team can do it, it's them, because they have that arsenal from the outside. 3-pointers will cut a lead down quickly. Wilczek to Konieczny. Larry Hazer along with Paul Knopf here tonight in Columbus Catholic High School, where a lot of people are assembled as Konieczny hits the three.
That ball came off his hand just perfectly. You could see the spin, perfect arc. Nice release by Konieczny. Ka-ching.
25-17. Neillsville just underway, second half. Both teams with their starters. Brown, Roman, Erickson, Renz, and Subke. Erickson with a little floater on the baseline. No, gets it back and puts it up and in.
Larry, that's one of the Warriors that's really impressed me over the last 5 or 6 games is Bryce Erickson. Really stepped up his game.
First 2 tonight for Bryce.
And he's a southpaw. It usually, it takes a lot of teams half the game to figure out the kid's left-handed.
There's Olsen. Wilczek can't hit from the left corner, but Jacoby runs down the long rebound. Noreen at the free throw line. Wilczek, well, he'll try it again. This time he's too long. Brown got the rebound and gets tied up by Grant Olsen. And it will be Don's ball underneath. Olsen will inbound it. On the Don's, under the Don's basket. Olsen looks, still looks.
He's got to get it in.
And he finally did.
Yeah, nothing moving that time for the Dons.
Stolen by the Warriors. Here's Brown on the other end for Neillsville. Let's see if they stay in that defense they were in before. It looks like they are. Noreen is out on Brown. Everybody else is in the box around the paint.
Problem with the box and one is if Brown beats Noreen off the dribble, now Neillsville's got numbers. It's kind of a risky thing to do.
Erickson down inside for Renz. Back out Erickson. They swing it quickly to Roman with the old set shot. No. Renz got the rebound. Back up and in. 29-17. 15:39 to go. Second half. Wilczek left side. Olsen. Now Noreen. Konieczny quickly into the right corner. Jacoby, 3 on the way. He's good.
Great ball movement leading to the open 3 for Jacoby. Jacoby's a corner 3-point shooter.
He's got 8 in the game. Lead is 9 for Neillsville. 15:20 left to go. Second half.
It's too early to go into a stall, but Neillsville can be patient. I mean, they're up 9. No forcing anything right now.
Renz inside, put that ball down on the floor, and that allowed the Dons to get in there and get the steal.
That's what coaches call a dig. When a big brings the ball down low and the little guy can dig.
Olsen inside, and he gets the basket and the foul on Renz. First basket for Olsen. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Warriors. And it will be a full timeout. And we'll take
one. An employee once asked me to prioritize family, faith, and business. And I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
for Neillsville, number 21, Tanner Lowry, 32.
Back here at Columbus Catholic High School, Tater Lowry is going to check in for the Warriors along with Michael Byrne, as Grant Olson will be at the free throw line. That foul, by the way, on Mason Renz was his second.
Something to watch. I mean, if he picks up a third here in the next minute or two, that's definitely something to watch. Neither team made it to the bonus in the first half. Very cleanly played.
Olson at the line. Free throw is good for Grant Olson. He completes the three-point play, and the lead is 6. Krecklau back in for the Dons.
You know, Renz is on the bench right now for Neillsville. It looks like Columbus is going to extend that pressure to full court. It looks like a 1-2, 1-1.
Brown in the backcourt. Wants to work down the side to Jacoby. Jacoby hits the floor as they get it across the timeline. Here's Erickson. Don's fans did not like that.
That's a tough one for refs to call.
Brown out to Erickson. Left wing three, in and out. Rebound run down by Wilczek. On the run into the front court. Now he slows it down and waits for his teammates. Jacoby on the top of the key. Konechny, right wing.
Lead is 6 with a three-pointer. They could get it down to 3, and that's a whole different ball game at that point.
Noreen, Wilczek, open three. Off the rim, no good. Rebound tapped into the hands of Erickson.
Wilczek just a little bit off. Got to keep shooting it, though.
Erickson to Lowry. Out to Brown. Brown spots up three. Short. Konechny with a rebound.
You like the unselfishness by Lowry, but if he would have turned, he had an open layup that time.
Yep. Jacoby working outside. Now goes to Noreen. Konechny. Krecklau. Near the right elbow. They get it quickly. Jacoby, left corner three. Off the rim, no good. Lowry with a rebound. They'll go to Brown, and Brown will bring it across the timeline for the Warriors. Out on top for Erickson. Lowry, left side. Dribbles into the paint, now kicks it. Oh, we get a foul. Somebody hacked him on the arm as he made it across the lane. And it's on Wilczek. Second on Wilczek. First on the Dons. Charlie Moore in. Wilczek will sit down. Wilczek, their leading scorer, but has not scored tonight.
He's had a bit of a tough shoot night tonight. And he's had some really good open looks, too.
Inbound to Brown, and in traffic, he can't get the shot to go. And the rebound comes to Krecklau. Here's Jacoby into the front court. Konechny works the right wing. Guarded closely by Erickson. Now Moore. Krecklau, Moore, Jacoby. 13-19 to go here in the second half. Neillsville by 6, and that ball knocked away by Brown.
Brown's been playing a lot more under control tonight on the defensive side, not gambling as much, not getting those cheap ticky-tack fouls that sometimes he picks up.
Well, that he did at Loyal.
Absolutely.
Got in foul trouble.
Yep.
Not a player you want in foul trouble if you're Neillsville. Here's Moore, Konechny, right wing. Lobs it out high for Moore. Krecklau at the free throw line. Krecklau looking now, shoots, misses, rebound, Subke.
Don't love that shot from Krecklau. That's not his ball game.
He had nobody to give it to, so he thought he'd just shoot it. Erickson, free throw line, Subke. Back out Erickson. Erickson moves in. Floater is in and out. That one popped right out of there. Little teardrop floater for Erickson. Don's back the other way. 12:35 to go, second half. Still 29-23, Neillsville.
I was telling Tater's mom that Tater, if I was coaching, he was a kid I would love to have on my team because he runs all night and doesn't get tired.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He goes and goes and goes. Jacoby walked with it.
Yeah.
Slid that pivot foot when he backed in.
Good defense by Erickson, staying right with him that time, kind of forcing him into that spin and turnover.
The Dons go back into that press. Renz is back in for Neillsville, and Braylon Boyer is also in the ballgame now for the Warriors. He will take the pass into the front court, goes to Subke. Subke in the paint, shoots, misses. Renz inside, can't get the shot to go, and a foul is going to be called on Jacoby for pushing Renz, who leaned out to get that rebound. That's one of the advantages when you're a tall guy like that. You can reach back and get those balls. And Jacoby was underneath him.
We'll have to watch the Zaleski Sports replay later, but it looked to me like the reason Mason kind of contorted his body there was because he was in such a tough position under the basket.
Yeah.
He was trying to get an angle, and I think the ref thought that was a foul. I'm not sure if that was much of a push by Jacoby, who was on the floor when he was called for that foul.
Second one is good for Renz. Renz with 14 now for the Warriors, and the lead is 8 with 12 minutes to go, second half.
There were a couple moments in that first half I thought the game was getting away from the Dons. I thought Neilsville was playing excellent.
More for 3, no. Rebound Renz. Oh, they tied him up. That usually never happens when Renz has the ball.
That was a quick one. I mean, you know, Renz had possession. Give Jacoby a lot of credit for sticking his nose in there, but that was a pretty quick whistle. Oh!
On the inbound, a steal by Konechny, who puts it off the glass and in.
Now this full court pressure defense. Oh, he was on the baseline, it looked like.
Here's Boyer on the other end. Three-pointer is no good. Renz with the follow. Yes. Big Mason Renz. 16.
I was going to say I wasn't sure that was the shot Neilsville wanted, but when you got Renz down there, get the ball up on the rim and let Renz go to work.
Yep. 33-25, Neilsville. Jacoby, right corner 3. Off the rim, no good. Brown with the rebound. Fighting with Krecklau that time.
Krecklau lucky he didn't get called for a foul that time.
Yep. Erickson, Boyer. Erickson, now Brown. Back to Erickson. They just work it around the arc. And the Dons student section will tell you what they're doing. In and out of the shot by Subke.
Subke's got that game, though. That's his ball game.
Still 33-25 Warriors with 10:50 to go here in the second half. Lob it down in for Krecklau. Trying to get around Renz. Shoots over the top. No. Rebound, Mason. I was going to say before, when Mason has the ball in his hands, you're not going to get it out.
Well, you can't see it.
And Jacoby, you know, he tied him up, but he never did get the ball out of his hands.
That's right.
That's like a vice grip.
I like this by Neilsville, forcing Columbus to come out of the zone a little bit.
There's a shot by Subke, blocked by Krecklau.
Met him at the apex.
Here's Boyer for 3. That's going to come up well short. You can see that right away. And Coach Geyer wants to go to Roman. And Burns going to check in too. Grant Olson waiting to come in for the Dons.
Yeah, up by 8, Larry. I don't know if you want to force that three-pointer there. Especially when you got such an advantage down low.
Down inside, it's Krecklau. He kicks it back out. Jacoby works in the paint over Renz. No, but a foul on Mason. And that'll be his third.
Again, you know, Renz is saying, was that on me? And I think they did call it on Renz. But I'll tell you, if Renz just stands straight and sticks his hands straight up in the air, Jacoby's not going to hit that shot over him.
No. And I think he left his feet. And when he left his feet,
yep,
any contact that's made, it's going to be a foul. Renz will sit down, Byrne in. Byrne was getting set to check in, and unfortunately for the Warrior fans, that it was just a little bit too late, and Renz picked up his third foul. In and out and back in for Jacoby.
Lead back to 6. Lead back to 6.
9:47 to go. Here's Subke. Look out from behind. Subke almost had it stolen by Jacoby.
Jacoby's so quick with his hands, really good at digging.
Brown, Erickson, now Roman near the Warrior bench on the far side on the right wing. 2-1-2 or a 2-3 by the Dons here.
Yeah, they've kind of gone out of that box and one.
Erickson, Brown, Konechny on him. Now out on top for Erickson. Dump it for Subke. I'm not sure if this is the Dons' defense or this the Warriors trying to take some time out of the clock.
Well, they're trying to force the Dons to come out, open things up inside.
Erickson in the backcourt works against Jacoby. Top of the key, Subke.
When you're running Subke at the high post, it's really nice to have somebody working down on the low block for that high-low pass.
Here's Brown, wants to work baseline. Brown kicks it out, stolen.
Got himself in no man's land.
Yep, more the other way for the Dons.
Oh, look up behind.
And Jacoby didn't see Brown coming from behind. Konechny to Moore. Jacoby wide open, left corner 3, off the rim, no good. Ball tipped up in the air, still loose. Byrne has it for the Warriors. And Brown will bring it back the other way. 33-27, Neillsville. And we're going to get a blocking foul.
That was the right call. Jacoby wasn't set.
And Brown knew it, so he kind of leaned into him a little bit. That's one of those, if you're a Dons fan, you thought it was offensive. And if you're a Neillsville fan, you thought it was a block.
That's
Foul.
a tough, as a ref, that's the toughest call to make.
Yes, it is.
When even if the player isn't 100% set, he's still entitled to his position.
Right.
And sometimes you see, refs will say, well, he was moving. That doesn't really matter if the offensive player.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
There's the Neillsville fans. If you're watching on Neillsville or on Zaleski Sports.
This is quite a production.
Yep.
Back in my days as a Granton Bulldog, we didn't have this kind of coverage.
Back in my days in Neillsville, we didn't have this kind of coverage.
Which reminds me, I put out a press release last week. I'm retiring from pickup basketball. And ESPN didn't pick it up. WPKG didn't have anything on it.
Oh, I didn't see the. Now they're going to get Brown for an offensive foul.
Brown knew it, too.
He dribbled into the paint that time, and there was traffic.
The one thing I will say is I like Brown's attitude after that foul. Sometimes, you see a player do that, and they shake it off like, no, that was a bad call. That time he knew he did it, and that tells me he's not going to do it again.
Jacoby into the corner. Noreen got free, but instead goes out on top for Konechny. His shot short. Subkey with the rebound.
Konechny aimed it that time, didn't shoot it.
Still 33-27, Neillsville. Very low-scoring game for these two teams. Subkey in traffic, kicks it out. Warriors intent on running some time off each possession. Because there's been some open looks for guys, and they haven't gotten it. And they're going to say it was Noreen who touched it last.
Good hands by Noreen. Erickson was trying to reach it, and thankfully for the Neillsville faithful, he didn't.
Yeah,
went out of bounds.
He put his hand out and then brought it back.
Yep, good call by the ref.
So Erickson will inbound it right below us.
So the Dons right now have 4 sophomores out on the court in this huge game right now.
Here's Brown. Oh, he wanted to give it back to Subkey, and Konechny stepped in front and picked it off.
That time Konechny got himself so far out of the play that Brown thought he was out of the play completely, and he ran right back into it.
Jacoby, Konechny thought about a 3, but Roman closed out on him. Now Jacoby. 7:15 left to go in this second half. Neillsville leads by 6. Here's Noreen for 3, and he hit it.
I was going to say, Noreen has to look for his offense a little bit. He's turned up a couple shots, turned down a couple shots. Showed up big right there.
Lead is now 3 for the Warriors. They haven't scored in a while. They get it inside to Renz. Renz in traffic, can't get it to go, but a foul, and I believe it's on Krecklau.
Great job by Renz doing what you want your big man to do. Don't fall away from anything. One power dribble and go right back up.
Krecklau, that's the third on Lucas Krecklau. Renz averaging around 12 a game. He has improved his free throw shooting.
Yeah, he's got a good stroke. Konechny really, Coach Konechny really working the refs. Every possession, he's working the refs. I think he's saying, what are my guys supposed to do? Renz is too big. And the ref's saying, that's not my problem, Coach.
I have no solution. Second free throw is short, and the rebound, Noreen. 4-point lead for Neillsville as we get under 7 minutes to go in this second half. Jacoby works the right side, brings it back out high for Konechny. Left wing, Noreen. Back out, Konechny. Free throw line, Krecklau. Turns, shoots, short. Rebound, Renz.
That's about 4, high post jumpers that Krecklau's taken tonight. Again, I've watched them play a lot. Not necessarily his game. I think it will be his game next year.
Subkey. Erickson, 3. Off the rim, no good. Brown high to get the rebound, back up and in. He got the good box out, and he's got 11 in the game. 6-point lead for the Warriors with 6:12 to go, second half. Jacoby.
It's a heavyweight battle, and the Dons really need to score on this possession.
Here's Jacoby, left wing. Jacoby, now Noreen. Noreen gets inside, loses the handle on the ball, still loose, but picked up by Konechny. Now Moore works out near the top of the key. Moore looks for somebody. Now Noreen comes out. Konechny between the circles. Jacoby, right wing. Jacoby. Noreen backing in is Kreklau. Nowhere to go against Renz. Out to Noreen for three. Off the back iron, no good. Brown tips it into the hands of Subke. And the Warriors will bring it back the other way as Erickson walks it into the front court.
Good defensive possession there for Neillsville.
Lowry back in the ball game. Lowry dribbles into the paint. Now kicks it back to Brown. Brown looks for somebody. Goes to Lowry, left wing. Down inside Renz. Renz backing in. Puts it up. No. Too strong. Rebound Noreen. Bad angle that time for Renz. Couldn't really put it off the glass. In the corner, three is no good. Rebound Subke. That was Konechny. And the Warriors again. Erickson will walk it into the front court. Under 5 minutes to go here in this second half. And a timeout called by Coach Geyer. Brown got trapped over there near the scorer's table. And Geyer wanted a timeout.
Good quick timeout.
30-second timeout.
Again, neither team
Wondering
really.
what to feed your team after work, the game, or this weekend? Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids has tasty char-broiled burgers for any hungry appetite. From the classic hamburger to the famous Chips Champ and everything in between, check out our daily specials. Stop inside to enjoy your meal with comfortable seating. See our complete menu of burgers, hot ham and cheese, hot beef, chicken and fish, fries, rings, curds, and ice cream served year-round. In a hurry? Same great menu in the drive-thru. Chips Hamburgers in Marshfield and Wisconsin Rapids.
Where Stratford was going to win the state tournament.
Yep.
You know, they had it. Coach Schmidt had a team that, you know, nobody could match up with him. They had that Barton kid down there, and Coach Geyer had to bring Renz in because he was the only guy that could hang with Barton at all down in the post. And Renz is so much better now than he was back then.
Slim down.
Yep.
Able to get up and down the floor. Give you more minutes. Subke working on the right wing. Now gives it up for Brown. Brown with Noreen all over him, and Noreen reaches.
That's a reach.
Yep.
And give Subke credit. The nice thing, you know, when I watch Subke play, he's so under control. You know, he doesn't make that split-second decision that causes a turnover. He's really good at kind of letting things happen out there on the court.
Lowry, and I believe that the referee has gone over to maybe warn the Coach Konechny over there on the bench. And it was the official way over here on the other side that ran over there. Oh, the pass goes into the backcourt, stolen by Jacoby, lays it up and in. They tried to lob it over the top of him, and Jacoby got the interception, almost stolen again. Warriors able to get it across the timeline, and now a foul is going to be called on the Dons away from the ball. Oh, they just got Brown with a technical foul. I think it was a taunt.
Larry, I don't know what happened there.
I don't either. I did not see it.
I'll tell you, it can't happen. In a 4-point game, you know, in a game of this magnitude, you just can't do it. You can't put yourself in a position where that could happen. That's a huge momentum changer, and Coach Geyer is telling him, you cannot do that.
He is not happy right now.
So, Larry, what could happen right now, let's see what it could be 2 free throws for the Dons, and they're going to get possession. Now, they still have to account for that personal foul.
There was a foul down here on the Dons.
Yep. So it's going to be Jacoby at the line. He'll shoot 2, and then the Dons are going to get possession. So mark that down at 4:19. All the momentum was in Neillsville's favor, and that could be a huge swing in this ballgame.
Jacoby's free throw is good. First one. So was there a foul down there?
There was, but I think it was not a non-shooting foul. Okay. So it's going to be a team foul against the Dons. Technical foul, which is also a team foul against Neillsville, and they got 2 free throws in the basket. So that was potentially Neillsville had possession. They could have pushed the lead to 7 or 8 points, and now it's a 2-point ball game with 4:19 left to go.
So the inbound comes to Jacoby. Charlie Moore. Wilczek out on top. Wilczek has not seen many minutes here tonight.
His shot's just been a little bit off, and, Coach Konieczny going with the hot hand. But don't mark him out of the ball game just yet, because he is a competitor.
Down in the corner. That is Moore. Moore's their shooter. Shot on the way. In and out. Rebound Renz. And Renz will hand it back to Erickson.
Let's see if the Warriors can right the ship.
Erickson to Brown. Lead is 2 for the Warriors. 3:40 left to go here in this second half. Roman. Subke hands it off to Brown. Now Erickson will take it back to Brown. Brown thought about going to Roman along that baseline. Instead, kicks it back out, and now Jacoby comes up with another steal. On the quick hands, layup is good. Nice. We're tied.
Blake Jacoby is one of the best perimeter defenders that you'll see play high school basketball. He's so quick. He's a bulldog out there. And he just tied up the ball game with a steal and a shot in front of Erickson.
11 points here in the second half for Jacoby.
Witness the difference of a Catholic education at Columbus Catholic Schools.
I think everyone should just know what makes this place special.
Come and see. That's just what the Lord always said, and put your toe in the water. They are great schools, and it's a good fit. I'd always want them to come and to just feel the goodness and the family atmosphere.
I invite everyone just to come in and see what it's about and to see if it might be right for them and their family.
We invite you to schedule a tour today. Witness the difference.
All right, here we go. Go.
Back here at Columbus Catholic High School as the Don student section getting some airtime on Zaleski Sports tonight.
It's a good one, man.
36-36, 3:17 left to go. Neillsville looking to stay on top, unbeaten in the Eastern Quarter Belt. The Dons looking to give them their first loss. The Dons have one loss in the conference. As Roman came down, did it very well, had a travel there, and he lost the ball as he was double-teamed at midcourt. Konieczny. Almost stolen by Roman. Here's Jacoby with a leaner. Good off the glass. Jacoby now with 18.
Pressure is really on right now. Columbus really putting some pressure on.
Subke gets it across the timeline for the Warriors. 38-36 Dons.
Most of the second half, we've been thinking Neilsville, take it easy, be patient. Now they're down by 2.
Yeah.
Completely different ball game.
Subke baseline foul as he puts the shot up. Santana will be at the free throw line.
It's going to be on Wilczek. That was not a good foul on Wilczek that time. They had a double team on Santana. That was going to be a tough shot of the baseline.
Wilczek's third. Subke at the free throw line for the Warriors. First one on the way for Santana is good.
Ice water in the veins.
5 points for Subke. Moore in, and Wilczek will sit down.
That's 3 on Wilczek.
Second free throw for Subke to tie it up. In and out. Rebound. Kreklau. Jacoby the other way for the Dons. 38-37. Marshfield Columbus. 2:27 left to go. Second half. Moore. Jacoby. Jacoby with a big second half. 13 points here in this second half.
I've seen the Dons play enough that I'm not so sure Charlie Moore hasn't, it might have a say in this ball game.
Shot on the way, good for Konieczny.
Konieczny, ka-ching! Big time three-pointer.
11 for Konieczny. Brown, Roman, corner three, good, Alex Roman.
Roman with the answer. Coach Geyer wants a timeout.
His first points tonight. And it's a 30-second timeout. The lead is...
Hi, I'm Ashley. I'm the director at Little Sprouts. Little Sprouts has been a real great community. It's very family friendly. It feels like a big family to me, and being the new director here, I felt very welcomed into the family. I like the smaller family. Everybody knows everybody, and you all get to know everybody in the center, and we do family activities and much of a family atmosphere.
Minute 48 left. Boy, remember those games they had a couple of years ago when you had Alex King and those guys were playing for Neillsville, and they were almost in the hundreds when they played, and close games. And fans were going nuts.
Yeah, a lot more defensive pressure out there tonight.
1 point lead for the Dons. Big game here for Blake Jacoby. He has 18 points tonight, 13 in the second half. Mason Renz leads Neillsville with 17 points. They're the only two players, actually Konechny now in double figures as well for the Dons.
Grant Olson back on the floor for the Dons. He's been sitting a lot here in the second half, and he's a kid that has the athleticism and the body type that can do some battle down low too.
Warriors going to put a little pressure on the backcourt as the Dons bring it across. Jacoby lost the handle on it, was able to collect it before it went out of bounds on the far side.
Only 14 fouls on Neillsville, and one thing Neillsville might want to think about is a couple fouls so they could stop the clock potentially.
Jacoby, Konechny. Yeah, the Dons working it around out high with a 1 point lead.
You cannot wait too long to start fouling. Otherwise, it's just not beneficial.
Moore into the corner for Olson. Olson works the baseline, gets it in the paint to Noreen. They got Moore in the corner. Good.
Charlie Buckets. I told you he was going to play a role in this ball game, and there he was from the corner.
First points for Moore as Roman gets it across the timeline to Lowry. Lowry dumps it in for Renz. Renz off the glass. Good. 19 for Renz. Under a minute to go. Lead is 2 for the Dons. Olson. Out to Moore. Timeout, Konechny.
Okay.
And the Dons.
As Coach Geyer goes into the timeout here, I wonder if he's going to come
Pizza
out.
and Chicken of Marshfield has been voted best pizza in Marshfield 12 years in a row. With popular choices like broccoli bacon cheese, drunken chicken, or any of the 25 specialty pizzas, Scotty's is ready to earn your vote now at 715-384-8118. Choose Scotty's for pizza, chicken, subs, sandwiches, and more. Carry out, dine-in, and delivery. Scotty's Pizza and Chicken, 715-384-8118.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's been a good one, though.
Yes.
There were 3 or 4 moments in this ball game. I thought the ball game was over. I thought Neillsville had it under control. The Dons just kind of hung around, and waited for the Warriors just to make a couple mistakes, and that's all they needed. And then they forced the issue. Give them credit because they forced the issue with some tough defense.
And they
getting
started
some
hitting some
turnovers.
threes.
Yeah, absolutely. They haven't had a great shooting night from the outside, but just enough.
Noreen will inbound it right in front of the scorer's table. Looks, gets it into Moore. Moore dribbles across the timeline against Lowry. Goes to Brown, and Wilczek lost the handle on it. And what do they say? It was touched by the Warriors. Brown thought it was Warrior ball.
Yeah, we were blocked by this huge student section down there, but I think Brown touched it, and he thought Wilczek touched it too. And Wilczek actually put his hands on his face like he may have touched it, but the ref didn't see it. Say Don's ball.
So the Dons will inbound. And Brown trying to get a steal.
Oh, what a
and Lowry
steal.
comes up with it. They get it to Erickson in the front court.
So do you play for the tie or play for the win? I think you play for the tie.
33 seconds left.
Pound the ball down to Renz.
Renz backs it in.
Count
Got
it.
it and a foul.
That's what you do, Larry.
Renz with the bucket. 21 in the game for Renz.
Huge free throw right now for Renz. 28.4 on the clock. And that's what, Neillsville had to do. They had to go down to Renz in that situation.
28 seconds left to go. Renz to give the Warriors the lead.
That's the 4th foul on Wilczek. We're tied up now. That 4 fouls, even with 28.4, could be important if they go to overtime.
Free throw by Renz, off the rim, no good. Subke fighting for it. Erickson fighting for it, but can't get it. Brown in the far corner, crawling on the floor, going after it. And we're tied at 44 with 25 seconds left.
Okay, a little offensive to defensive substitution. Coach Konieczny bringing Wilczek back in, even with those 4 fouls. Sitting Krecklau. They like Wilczek as a senior. They like his head.
Inbound comes to Jacoby. Jacoby works the sideline, and he's blocked by Lowry out of bounds, which is not a bad foul.
No, not at all.
They only have 5 team fouls with 21 seconds left.
In fact, I like the foul.
First on Lowry. Noreen looks to inbound, and he got hooked by Santana Subke. That was Moore looking for the inbound pass.
That was close. That was close. That call could have gone either way. I think it was probably the right call. But, hey, just like we talked about in the previous foul, I don't mind that foul. He's going for the steal.
Coach Geyer yelling out, no more fouls.
Next one is bonus, so you can't do it anymore.
Jacoby.
Got to go straight
18
up.
seconds.
Don't foul a jump shooter right here. If you're
Konieczny.
Neillsville.
Yep. Here's Wilczek. Kicks it out to Moore. Moore, Konieczny. 8 seconds.
If you're
Jacoby.
Neillsville, you got to pay attention to Moore. The kid is an assassin.
Moore in the paint. Knocked away by Renz, and we're going to overtime.
What a ball game.
Overtime.
Moore split a double team. That could have been a reach. It wasn't called. I think it was a good no call that time. Let him go to overtime. Let him play.
So overtime here in Columbus Catholic. How fitting for this matchup here tonight with these two teams. As Neillsville looking to stay on top in the Eastern Clover Belt. They come in with a record of 10-0, and the Dons at 8-1 in the conference. And here we go. Overtime period. It'll be 5 minutes. And, well, now you start looking at some of these foul situations, especially for the Dons with your senior, Sam Wilczek, with 4.
Yeah, I think you're going to see Wilczek on the bench. Any defensive possession, he'll be on the bench. They'll bring him in on the offensive side. Should be interesting.
All right, so both coaches will talk it over, and we will be back here to Columbus Catholic High School with overtime after this. Larry Hazer hauled off back here at Columbus Catholic High School. We go to overtime.
All right, I think this is interesting. Grant Olson is at the scorer's table. He was trying to get in the ball game before this overtime session started. They wouldn't let him in. So
Tip
right
controlled by Erickson.
Yep, Columbus has the 5 that were on the floor at the end of the ball game in there right now.
Erickson, Subke, Brown, Roman, and Renz. They lob it in for Renz. He had it knocked out of his hands.
Yep.
And last touch by Renz. He brought that ball down, and the Dons got in there and slapped it away.
It's one thing you teach your big guys when they're down in the post. Keep it high. Don't let the mice like me, rake down there and get steals.
Warriors, you mentioned it, with a 4:19 left, had a 4-point lead. A technical foul on Drew Brown. The Dons got back into it.
Yeah, we don't know what was said. We don't know if maybe the ref had some rabbit ears or anything like that, but you just can't put yourself in that position.
I'm guessing the way it looked that Andrew may have did a little taunting after that foul was called on the Dons. Here's Olson working the baseline, gets it out to Konieczny. No, Moore is going to take the 3 and hit it.
You cannot leave Charlie Buckets open from outside. Missed a couple in the first half. He has made the Warriors pay down the stretch. 2 big ones.
3-point lead for the Dons. 3:07 to go in the overtime. Brown.
Now the tendency sometimes is to try to match a 3 with a 3. Warriors can't do that. They got to go inside.
Well, they're going to do it, and they did it.
Just like
Roman.
I said, Larry, you got to match that 3 with a 3.
Alex Roman with the 3. And we're back to even at 47.
That's just good color analysis for me.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Here's more.
This is a real Donnybrook. We haven't said that yet tonight.
No, we haven't. Throw the records out. Here's more. Short.
Oh.
Rebound, Renz.
Quick release.
Brown will bring it. Nope, he'll leave it for Erickson to bring into the front court.
That was maybe a little bit of a heat check by Charlie.
Here's Brown. Left wing, back out to Erickson. Now Brown again on the left wing against Jacoby. Wants to work in against Jacoby. Kicks it out, Subke. Subke with a runner in the lane. No. Renz with a rebound. Yes.
That's Brown sucking the defense away. Santana got a nice shot, and that left Renz open for the offensive rebound.
Olsen, 49-47, Neillsville. 1:55 to go in the overtime. Jacoby. Student section for Neillsville. Boisterous now. Here's Olsen backing in. Gets double teamed, kicks it out. Jacoby Moore in the corner for three. Got another one.
Charlie buckets for three.
He's got 9 all here in the second half and overtime.
Now, Larry, you got to match the three with the three.
1 point lead for the Dons with 1:19 to go in the overtime. Lob it in for Renz. Renz turns off the glass. No, but he tips it out to Subke. Right elbow jumper is good for Santana Subke.
And down the stretch they come.
51-50 Neillsville, overtime. 1 minute left to go. Here's Konechny. Lug out for Moore. They dump it over to Jacoby on the right wing. He's watching where Charlie Moore goes. Now Konechny. Moore's got it right wing. He's
yeah, you got to
out.
close out, and good job by Warriors that time.
They had Santana Subke closing out. Shoot over me. Konechny. Jacoby, timeout, Dons.
You know, Larry, if you're Coach Konechny, with the advantage Neillsville has down low, I don't know if they mind holding for one shot, taking your chances with one shot on this side of the court.
39 seconds left to go. It's a full timeout. Warriors lead by 1. 39 seconds to go. We're in overtime. Back here at Columbus Catholic High School, overtime. Warriors lead by 1 with 39.2 seconds left to go.
Larry, 39.2. Everybody in the gym thinks that Coach Konechny is going to draw something up for either Charlie Moore or Emmett Konechny. And I think he might go a different route. I think he might go Wilczek, who's had an awful night shooting the basketball tonight, but he's got it in him. He can come back here and hit a big shot.
Jacoby with the ball. Noreen, like you said at the start of the broadcast, all 5 of these guys can shoot. So who do you pick on for if you're a Warrior defender? Here's Jacoby. Noreen, 20 seconds left. Dons sure look like they're going for the last shot here.
Kind of wondered if they would.
Jacoby thought about it. Now he's going to fire up a 3 and hit it.
Oh, Blake Jacoby, what a shot.
8 seconds left, timeout Warriors. I wasn't going to say it, but I thought Jacoby could be the guy.
Well, you should have said it, then I would have believed you, but there he was. Just left to center. What a release. As soon as it left his hand, I thought he left it short, but just a great release by Blake Jacoby, and he drained it. What a ball game.
2-point lead for the Dons, and the Warriors with 8 seconds left. And unlike the NBA, you still got to bring it to full court. You don't get it at half court after a timeout.
That's right. And what do you do here? I mean, basically the two options that stick out to me, one, You try to get the ball in the front court. You try to get Renz some action down low, or you just let Andrew Brown be the athlete he is and try to make something out of nothing here at the end of the ball game.
Well, Brown obviously probably is going to try and get the ball into his hands, or him or Erickson.
Coach Konechny, if I'm Coach Konechny, I might double team Brown, try to prevent him from getting the ball on the inbounds. But that's dangerous too, because it leaves somebody else open. You might not guard the inbounder. You might give him a clean look.
Well, do you go for the win or do you go for the tie?
Well, you go for the win or you go for the tie. I think you go for the tie. If you're Neillsville, you go for the tie because you have to figure you've got the advantage in the low post. Columbus has a little bit of foul trouble. I think you go for the tie.
Erickson will inbound.
Big credit to both teams. Both these teams, both their coaches and both their players. What a high school basketball game.
Brown takes the inbound, quickly comes ahead to Santana Supke. Dumps it down to Renz. What
a play!
Oh, he got it down into Renz. He put it off the glass. And we're tied.
Coach Geyer, what a play. What a great play. They had Brown run up the sideline. Santana Supke in the middle. Taller guy. He can look over the double teams. He found Renz. What a game. No, they cannot put 3.3 back on the clock. Okay. Well, I guess they can.
It was 3.1, I think.
Okay. Well, give Coach Konechny a lot of credit. If he called that timeout immediately after that ball went through the net, then 3.3, 3.1 is the right call. But what a great play design
that was.
by Coach Geyer.
I want to get that one on tape, see if I can use that with my sixth graders.
There you go. Would they listen to you if you drew it up?
Well, I don't know if they would, be interested. That was a good play.
That was a great play. And when you're playing against a press, typically you look middle. You try to work the ball middle and then pass it to the sidelines. But this was a little bit different. This was use Brown's speed and athleticism to get past the first line of defenders and hit Supke. It was just brilliant.
Well, the key there was Brown able to get it down that sideline.
Yeah.
If he was not able to get it down that sideline, that play would not have worked. So 3.3 seconds left. The Dons will have to go the full length of the floor and get a shot up. But 3.3 seconds is enough time to do that, even on a full court.
Absolutely. And you don't have to throw it full court either.
So Noreen will inbound it, and he will throw it full court. And it's going to be picked off by Renz. Gives it to Brown.
And the buzzer.
Oh,
my goodness.
Wow, they had a chance.
That 3.3 seconds lasted a long time.
Brown got that ball about 4 feet beyond the three-point arc, so he had a makeable shot there.
I'm telling you, that was not a terrible look for Brown. Wide open.
So 53-53.
Well, the heart's going a little bit here. 53-53.
4 minutes of overtime. Well, they take it down a minute each time, or?
No, it was 4 minutes for the first session,
Oh, it was?
too.
Okay, I thought it was 5.
At the elementary level, you play it overtime, and if nobody wins, then you go to free throws. You have it's kind of like, they don't do that in high school. And there will be no ties here tonight.
Somebody has to win.
They could do it like the NFL. Whoever gets possession, the first possession, if they don't hit a three, then the other team has a chance to get the ball back.
Mason Renz, by the way, with a new season high, 25 points tonight. Let's see. Jacoby has 6, 12, 16. He has 21 tonight for the Dons. All right, let's do it again. Overtime. And the Warriors control the tip once again. Roman lobs down for Renz. Renz with the big night, but Moore knocked it out of his hands.
He'll learn. You can't put the ball on the floor right there.
Konechny on the left wing. Same thing happened the first time in the first overtime. Warriors got the ball stolen when they controlled the tip. Moore. Things have quieted down a little bit here.
If I'm the Dons, I think the fewer possessions, the better for both teams.
Jacoby, 3, good.
He's feeling it. He's been the difference. I thought his defense was the reason that the Dons were able to force an overtime, and his shot making here in the overtime sessions has been critical.
24 for Jacoby. The lead is 3 for the Dons. Erickson dumps it down inside, backing in Renz. 27 for Renz.
I thought pretty good idea by Kreklow. When Renz catches it that low, you just got to take your medicine. You'll live with a 2-pointer. You can't give him the chance for a 3-point play there.
Konechny, 1-point lead for the Dons. 2:46 to go here in this second overtime. Noreen out to Kreklow.
Yeah, you could hear the Dons fans saying no.
He kind of looked like he wanted to attempt a 3 there.
Well, he can shoot it from out there, but I don't know in this kind of situation, he's the highest percentage guy that you want shooting that 3-pointer.
Noreen. Moore. Now Konechny back to Noreen. 2:20 to go in the second overtime. 1-point lead for the Dons. Jacoby. Moore. Both coaches shouting out instructions to their team as Noreen gets it into the paint. Now kicks it out. Moore, top of the wheel, 3, short. Rebound, Renz.
You'll live with that shot if you're a Dons fan.
Brown hands it to Erickson. He'll bring it into the front court. Brown will take it against Noreen. Brown works the top of the key.
And Larry, the Dons have gone man defense here.
Yep.
Got Noreen guarding Brown.
Brown kicks it out. Erickson quickly to Subke. 1-point lead for the Dons. 1.5 minutes left here in the second overtime. Subke, top of the key.
You know, if Renz doesn't get a touch here, I don't think the Warriors are running their offense the way they should.
Inside Subke
beautiful.
as Brown works the lane.
Drive and dish. Beautiful by Andrew Brown.
9 for Subke. The lead is 1 for the Warriors with 1:17 left. Second overtime.
That play right there for Brown was about the team right there. He could have forced up a shot, but he had just a beautiful pass.
Timeout. Dons, as Lowry was waiting to come in, and it looks like Wilczek is going to check in as well for the Dons. 1:08 minute left to go.
If you have a fear of overpaying, you have FOOP. But don't worry, switch to US Cellular and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G, plus no activation fees. So you can stream, capture, and post without FOOP. Switch and get a free Samsung Galaxy S25G at US Cellular. Choose fair.
Northside Computers is Marshfield's U.S. Cellular store. Visit us on South Central Avenue in Marshfield for the latest Samsung, Apple, personal cellular devices, tablets, and more.
Yeah, in the hallway and say, hey, great game, Coach.
Coach Geyer's got another game to coach tomorrow night. Hopefully he has a voice left.
Hopefully his kids have some legs left.
Got to do a lot of shouting over this crowd, and yeah, the players too.
So the Dons come out with Konechny. They've got Wilczek out there, Charlie Moore. They've got Cole Noreen and Blake Jacoby.
1:08 minute left to go. We're in the second overtime. Dons will inbound underneath. Noreen gets it in to Moore. Closed out by Brown. Moore was open for a split second there.
Yeah, good closeout by Brown.
Here's Noreen at the elbow. Gets to the free throw line, out to Jacoby. Now they go to Wilczek.
Watch Lowry coming down and doubling the post or high post there.
Oh, they get it out. Jacoby, another 3. Got it.
Lowry kind of vacated that to double team the post, and that left Jacoby open on the right wing.
42 seconds left. 2-point lead for the Dons. And we get a jump ball. Yep. Noreen reaches in against Brown.
In favor of the Dons. Huge play by Noreen.
Timeout's going to be called by Coach Geyer.
All right, so if you're Coach Geyer, what do you do with 39.5? You foul right away?
Bauer & Fine Business Technologies is your complete office technology solution. For 60 years, Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been serving school districts, municipalities, counties, religious organizations, and businesses in Wisconsin and beyond. Visit b-bt.com and let Bauer & Fine Business Technologies be your complete office technology solution. That's b-bt.com.
39.5 seconds left to go. Dons lead by 2, 59-57.
Are you going to be ready for tomorrow night? Are you
Actually, Jason's going to be doing the call. Joe Anderson, I believe, is going to be doing the call tomorrow. We're going to use the feed from him on 92.7. And then I'll rest up for the Colby matchup, which may be just as exciting on Thursday night.
Just watching, looking around at the crowd, you got a lot of parents, you got a lot of students here, but you also have a lot of people from the area that just love basketball.
Yeah.
This is the kind of game that if you love basketball, you're going to be here. I was going to take my son to watch this ball game one way or the other tonight, and he's up here watching it with his friends, and hopefully it gets him excited to play some basketball.
There is a section down here, I believe, that is full of
All
referees,
refs.
officials from around the area, because there isn't many games. There are some games, but not a lot in the area, so they have a chance to watch. And there's a foul on Erickson on Jacoby. And boy, that's probably not the guy you want to foul because he's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yeah, but they're all good free throw shooters, Larry. I look at that on that floor. I don't see one of them that I would want to send the line. Jacoby's a sophomore. Maybe that counts for something.
Renz and Roman back in for the Warriors.
Yeah, they had Bird and Lowry out there. With the only reason they were out there was try to get a steal, and Lowry almost got his hand on that ball.
So Jacoby with a 1-and-1. The front end is good.
What a game this kid's been playing.
He's got 25 points. The lead is 3, now 4.
No hesitation on the free throw. Kid has ice water in his veins.
6 for 6 from the line here in the second half.
Well, you need a quick 2.
Yep, 4-point lead. Warriors can't take too much time off here. Brown goes to Erickson. 3 in the corner is short. Going for the rebound, and he gets it. Brown gets it back for the Warriors. He'll put one up from the wing. That's no good. Rebound, Olsen. 17 seconds, and Roman will foul.
Neillsville had a couple decent looks that time. Erickson wide open from the right corner. Just couldn't get it to go. Good fight for the loose ball, and Brown had a tough look from right of center. Just couldn't get it to go.
So a 4-point lead, and now Olsen at the free throw line for the 1-and-1.
It's already a 2-possession game.
Yep. Olsen's front end, too strong. Rebound tapped into the hands of Renz. Quickly, the Warriors bring it down the floor. Brown will spot up for 3 and hit it.
Got to get a quick timeout. What a shot by Brown. That's exactly what they needed to do. And now it's look for the steal. You got to look for the steal.
Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com.
Kids could do really paid dividends there.
Larry Hazer along with Paul Knopf here tonight. Columbus Catholic High School, second overtime. The Dons lead by 1, and they'll have the ball. Going the full length of the floor.
So Coach Geyer has brought Byrne and Lowry back in looking for that steal. Mason Renz is on the bench.
Noreen will inbound it. Noreen. Oh, looked like the Dons were on the baseline, and the Warriors have the ball. They knocked it away.
Yeah, I thought they missed it at first. I thought Noreen was on the baseline. They didn't call that one, but they said the Dons knocked it out of bounds on the sideline.
So the Warriors will inbound it.
Larry, with 14 seconds on the clock, did you think Neillsville had a chance?
No.
I didn't think they had a chance with Olsen at the free throw line. And they've got one heck of a great chance right now. Down by 1.
6.8 left to go.
Got to go to work. Got to go to work.
Brown works to Roman in the
Game
corner
winner.
for 3, in and out. And the rebound comes to the Dons, and it's over.
Heartbreak City, halfway down and out.
61-60, double overtime. The Dons win it here tonight.
Well, you can't ask for a better look. Driving dish, Brown drew a crowd, kicked it out, wide open shot. Roman just couldn't get it to go.
So the final here in double overtime. Eau Claire Regis. I was thinking of something else there. It's Marshfield Columbus 61, Neillsville 60. Yeah, what a game here tonight. We'll come back and take a look at the final numbers in this one after this.
Neillsville Dairy, family owned and operated, bringing you fresh cheese curds made daily, along with many other varieties of Wisconsin-made cheeses and treats. Don't forget to check out our cheese and sausage trays for your upcoming parties and cheese and sausage gift packages for the holiday season or any other special occasion. Neillsville Dairy, located just southwest of Marshfield on US Highway 10, neillsvilledairy.com. All right, so we're here with Kim Hyman. Kim, Neillsville Dairy, 125 years in the making. Tell us about that.
You know, it's fantastic. It was the first plant built in Wood County back in 1885. Sal Nason and his family came here, and they started a small dairy plant. Eventually that plant burnt down, but then they rebuilt onto this same facility, and our family moved here in the late 60s in 1968 and took it over from there, and it's been just a fantastic growth. Great community, great people we have working for us. Oh, it's an open market. It's huge. You know, the opportunity for the diversity in the cheese industry is fantastic, and you have to be that way in order to sell a lot of product. And so we've got a great group of people working on the research and development side for us. So it's been really fortunate for us. Oh, right. We have 185 farm families that market their milk through us here at Neillsville Dairy. And we are so lucky we have like the best dairy farms in not only central Wisconsin, but in the United States, marketing milk through us. So we're just really fortunate on that side.
Actually, we started in 1968. Our father brought us here from another cheese plant in Wisconsin. We had come from the cheese business. We've always been in the business. We had moved around the state in different parts. He brought us here about that time. The plant ran 7,500 pounds of milk at that time, and now runs about 1.5 million a day. So. We originally started out with making cheddar, and now we make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda Edam and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Trevor, we're just waiting. Just waiting. Okay, go come with us. Come on over, Blake. All right, here on Neillsville Dairy Postgame Show, Neillsville Dairy, fresh cheese curds made daily, neillsvilledairy.com. Coach, for the fans, it was exciting. For you, at times, likely frustrating. In the end, you get the conference win, 61-60. Tell us about it here tonight.
I just give Neilsville so much credit for how hard they play, and they have some athletes that are just so tough to deal with Brown and Renz. I thought the kids around those two for them made some really big plays. So kudos to Coach Geyer and his team, because nobody deserved to lose. And I thought it was just a game where a lot of high school players, high school boys, made some really big plays in a great atmosphere and big moments. So kudos to both teams.
Number of momentum swings in this one. One of them came a technical foul on the other side. Blake comes, hits 2 free throws. I thought momentum kind of switched at that point. How did you guide your guys from that point forward?
Oh, we did, make it pay off. I mean, we got a break with the technical, and he made the 2 free throws, and then we scored. So all of a sudden, a game we had been trailing 5-10, most of it is tied at 36. And I thought from that point on, we would get a little bit of a lead, and they would battle back. So, their kids, the way they just kept coming, were great. And I mean, the kid next to me, how many big shots did he hit? And couldn't be happier for him, because he's the kid that's constantly asking for the gym keys and getting here. And today we did a shooting workout like at 12:30 or 1, and just big shot after big shot. And I thought the guys at the high post did a good job of finding him. Charlie hit a few big ones, and we were pretty balanced scoring again. So just a great high school basketball game.
Through 2 double overtimes, you able to keep Neillsville just to 60. So in that whole stretch, Mason Renz and their bigs, they gave you fits all game long. What was the plan coming in against those guys?
Well, the plan was to let him catch it and dig it out. Most of the time he just finishes with his right hand, and he's so big and so effective, it's hard to stop. So we were hoping that we could get him to catch it high enough, and our guards would have to go dig. But then late in the game, we started the front a little bit and just try to mix up the looks, because he's so good. I mean, you don't see a young man that size who can finish like that very much at our level. So I thought we had some big time. Like Charlie made a big steal there to start the second overtime that he doubled down and got it out, and we had just enough of those to kind of stay ahead of them.
Coach, congratulations on the big win. I know Paul's looking to talk to you right over there.
Thanks for the coverage.
You got it. All right, we'll talk to our Zaleski Sports Highlight House player of the game, Blake Jacoby. He gives you a little pat on the head there. I guess I can do it too, right? Man, what a finishing stretch for you and the guys. But we're going to talk about your effort first. Out the technical foul, 2 free throws. You went on an 8-0 run by yourself there. You scored all 8 points in the second overtime. I guess just kind of tell us about that experience and this big win here today.
We all planned for this in practice, and high post guys just kept dishing it out at perfect times. I just kept making it, and they kept giving it to me, so thanks to them too.
About the first 30 minutes of the game from three-point range, you guys were 4 for 22. How did you put it together after that point?
We were just told to keep moving the ball, and hopefully things would go in, and they went in. So.
Conference basketball games are tough. Obviously, in Neillsville, they were coming in undefeated for a reason. How did you guys kind of gear up mentally to take on what was kind of the bully on the block coming in?
Yeah, they're a really good team, so credits to them. But we practiced really hard for the past few days since we have a long week in between, and we just brought it together and team bonding, I guess.
Yeah, well, this one will bond you for the rest of the season, no doubt about that. All right, you've done this before. We'll give you the microphone. Trevor's right up in front of you. 3, 2, 1 on Blake Jacoby, and I'm in the house. All right? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
I'm Blake Jacoby, and I'm in the house.
There you go. Nice job, man. Congratulations, all right? All right, wow. 61-60, double overtime win. He gets a standing ovation from the students, the parents, everybody here in the gym. What a fantastic game. It's an instant classic, and we're going to replay this one on Thursday morning, so set your calendars for that. You can follow us on Facebook if you don't already, Instagram, Twitter, what have you. We're going to play this one again on Thursday morning in its entirety. An instant classic. Let's see, we had Ethan Leiker on camera, Trevor Zaleski in production. We had Isaac up there on camera 1. Trevor, again, produced the whole game. My name is Jason Zaleski. Big thanks to Paul Knopf and Larry Hazer. We brought out all the stops, so you can watch fantastic, no other production like it on Zaleski Sports. Guys, have a good night. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.